Cute. Camden, Leaf. My cat is fine. She's a little shit. The vet was like, well, it's either pancreatitis or cancer, or she licked some bacon grease. And I was like, I can tell you exactly what would be most on brand. So we got her some meds and she stopped throwing up. $450. Fuck. Happy post-break bowl. Me lo voy a llevar todo up on VIP, on VIP. Fucking rocked. It was great. I loved it. And like having having a performance that good against fucking Kid Rock. I also love how like TPUSA coming out and and saying, you know, I think we're gonna have a competing Super Bowl halftime show, and just to build suspense here, we're gonna keep the artist super secret. Nobody's gonna guess. You're just gonna have to watch it. And everybody was like, it's Kid Rock, isn't it? It's fucking Kid Rock. Everybody knows it's gonna be Kid Rock. This fucking old ass weirdo with cut off jean shorts and a fucking fedora. Man. Oh man, MAGA culture is so embarrassing, you know? So embarrassing. It makes you ashamed. It makes you ashamed to be American. That there's these people who think that that's what being American is. Oh no. Singing about methadone clinics. Family-friendly Kid Rock. Nothing means anything. When are they gonna burn out? For fuck's sake. That's the problem with MAGA, is that they're so delusional that like they're just gonna keep going and going until they absolutely crash. There's never gonna be a point at which MAGA, like at this point, there's never gonna be a time when MAGA's like, you know what? I think this may have been a mistake. It's never gonna happen. Bummer. Uh-huh. Yeah, they'd have to be funny first. That's the, I mean, evil always burns itself out, you know? It like they'd have to be funny first. In order to be funny, they'd have to be self-aware. It's like Trump is funny. Trump has natural charisma, but like he's not aware enough of how or why he's funny to actually take advantage of it. You know, these people are just like spastic in the classic sense, you know, just like pure id, no self-examination at all. Yeah, Mr. Rock. I did see clips, and it was quite bad. He's so old and weird, you know? It's also embarrassing. I should make one of these. Silicon rubber and bladderfish. I feel like I already have rubber. I do not. Okay. Perhaps I have some. Perhaps I have some at the. Shit! I left the sea moth at the bottom of the sea. I think I have some at the life pod. Let's find out. No safe off ramp left for Mega. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, I think Marjorie Taylor Greene kind of got off at the last stop, the last possible stop, you know. She's not gonna make anything of it or anything, but she at least rescued a vestige of credibility, I feel. Yeah, this is my favorite. This is my shit. These nice little canyons. They don't go too deep. You can see see where everything's at, but it's an interesting shape. Yeah, I want to stay in the shallows. I like it here. Where are my lights off? What the fuck? What the fuck? There we go. Oops. No. Oh man, I got the wrong thing. That sucks. That sucks for me. Can't believe I haven't scanned those before. That seems insane. Okay, so what do I need again? Rubber and what else? What am I trying to make? I fucking forgot. I've not seen send help, no. I'm not even altogether certain I know what that is. Sure, we can make a first aid kit. Why not? Let's just eat these. Yum, yum, yum. So it looks like I didn't actually pick up any of those seeds. That's stupid. What? Do I have to, like, go catch them, or... What? Oh. Oh, God. How am I still alive? I don't get it. Oh, the Rachel McAdams, yeah. I do want to see that. I'm probably gonna go see Dracula sometime this week. If I can get enough work done. I woke up in a... I've been waking up in a panic more often recently. About all the work that I have to do. It's so easy to fall behind. What was I making? What was I supposed to make? Shit. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm almost done with an article I wrote for a Patreon article. I've got kind of a backlog of those. Yeah, that is one of the things that I need to get my shit together on. I woke up this morning, I was like, Jesus Christ, should I just offer people refunds and tell them I can't do it? No, don't be stupid.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, Silent Hill video is doing pretty well, thanks. That's the best kind of video. Very clickable, low stakes. Okay. We need to go collect the sea moth, I think. See what else is under there, I guess. Should I make another battery first? Kind of feels like... Oh, no, I have one. Never mind. And I already had an air bladder. Look at that. Well. No harm in being prepared. Woo. I'm marginally less afraid than I used to be. But only marginally. What, the Patreon articles are obligatory? What do you mean? What you mean, Gun Parade? I'm thinking about making a something about Subnautica. Maybe it might come up in another unrelated thing. I don't do game videos. People keep asking me that, and like, this is not really my bag. Not that I have anything against video games. Obviously, I like video games. It's just it's like, I don't know. It's just not an impulse I have to make, to like do a bunch of game analysis. I don't know why. Outside, I mean, I guess people suspect it because not only am I here playing video games, but I did make that Elden Ring video, so I don't know. I might maybe bring Subnautica in. Elden Ring was a special case though. Ooh, here it is.
Efficiency decreased.
Yeah. That's my work-life balance. I have not completed all the work that I intended to do today. I'm trying a new thing where instead of giving myself discrete tasks, I'm instead setting aside like writing blocks, just like 5 hours a day. I need to spend writing. It can be whatever I want, but I gotta be writing for 5 hours. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it is harder to analyze games. This is not completely unrelated to what I was talking about in the Silent Hill video that I just posted. Fuck, how the fuck am I supposed to get... Oh my god, fuck. Where it's like... Fuck. Man, I thought I was going just straight down. I saw the... Like the cave opening. Where was it? That's not it. Ah! Fuck! Jesus Christ! Yeah, Gun Parade at $50 and $100. It used to be that you could request a video at $50 or $100. That was the worst idea I've ever had. Because the thing about the $100 and $50 tiers is that they're not real. They're supposed to be decoy pricing. They're just supposed to like broaden it. It's a manipulative like behavioral economics tactic. You're supposed to like it's broadening the reasonable amount of money that people are like willing to pay, and nobody's actually supposed to give me $100. Jesus Christ. But people have in the past, so but yeah, now I will write something. It's a much more accessible and sustainable promise to make, I've found. So like I still have like a little bit of a backlog from the video request days, and that was like a long time ago, and I'm still working on them. But I mean, I just work. The reality is I work too slow to do that kind of thing, like offer that kind of thing with any sort of regularity. So writing is the way. Yeah, Catoscopa, that tier tier did work on you. I mean, it's not like I'm ever upset when people do that. It's just always surprising to me because they're not supposed to. But that means it was a good idea, I guess. Catoscopa, I spent all day writing that Small Gods article. I'm really quite enjoying the process of writing that quite a bit, and I'm like so pleased that somebody, and like this is the good thing about those tiers, right, is that the things that people have asked me to watch and make something about or write something about, like people who watch my videos have like super good taste and yeah, just not a single loser among anything anybody's asked me to talk about. I'm sure I would have found Small Gods eventually, but I loved it. It was so my jam. And I would not have encountered it as soon otherwise. So like that's a huge benefit of the request tiers. Yeah, I'm almost done with that article, and it should be pretty much donezo in about maybe tonight if I can really hack it. More likely tomorrow. Oh, be praised. I do want to read the other Discworld books. It is my intention to keep an eye out at every single used bookstore I go to, which is a lot. But used bookstores a lot. So that I can sort of cobble together a full collection of Discworld. I loved it. It's so good, and there's so much to think about, and I'm actually like pretty pleased with how the article is turning out. Yeah, good stuff. I'm happy about it. V of Londor. Sorry, I got distracted. Hi, V. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sent a raid. Perpetual Winter. Why is that? Why's that name sound familiar? A famously bad memory. A really great feature in a scholar. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how many people don't think I'm out of my fucking mind about the Silent Hill movie. Ah, oh my god! Oh my god! Ah! You know, I just like a bad movie, and I think that I think the film industry as a whole, for a lot of reasons, but I think the film industry as a whole, for a lot of reasons, but mostly because like budgets are absolutely exploding and everybody's spending way too much on movies. The film industry is way too afraid of making bad choices. And I think that's a real shame, because like that's where cult movies come from, you know, like is movies that were kind of ahead of their time and might not be like really good as a movie on its own, but is like interacting with the culture that's receiving it in a really interesting way, you know, and that's often difficult to see in the moment. Oh my god. Here we go. Okay. We're gonna go straight up and then straight down. So now every single movie is just like cannot fail, you know. And we think of failure differently now than we used to. And I think that really sucks.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, that's my philosophy also, Gun Parade, for people who actually do pay me that kind of money. It's like, I mean, I couldn't be more grateful that anybody thinks I'm worth that kind of money. And I, you know, if they if that's the kind of money that people have to spend, like, I mean, I'd hand over, you know, hundreds of dollars to creators on Patreon if I had hundreds of dollars to spare. So I'm glad that some people are in that position. Lord willing, it will someday be me. And I will someday have a real person job that gives me real person money. And I don't have to rely entirely on YouTube. That is the goal. I don't love this.
30 seconds.
This isn't a great feeling. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Turn to Silent Hill and get a criterion at least. Man, where'd I put that sea moth? What do we think? How do I get there? Maybe out to sea some more? How often do you feel that kind of bad movie or loves this is so bad it's good part of the movie Venn diagram? I'm honestly, I've never been, I'm gonna confess something to you people. I've never been entirely sure what people mean when they say something is so bad it's good. Because like, but like when people say that, do they just mean it's a bad movie and I like it? Because I feel like no, I feel like when people say that they're referring to something very specific, or some other kind of quality that makes a movie good, even though it is
Passing 100 meters.
like it's secretly good, you know. It's like a secret masterpiece. I don't think Return to Silent Hill is a secret masterpiece. It's a bad movie. I just think that it's an interesting movie. And I think things can be bad and also interesting, I guess. Oh my god. Oh, little fuckers. Fuck! God damn it. Oops, sorry. Okay. Yeah, bad movie to laugh at and unintentionally good. Right. Right. Yeah, I think Return to Silent Hill is arguably unintentionally good. How did I die? I think I got, I don't know, a bunch of little fishy bites. Just bit to death. I need another battery. Spend this entire stream looking for this fucking sea moth. Oops. Okay, now I need okay. Acid mushroom and copper. God. Look for a bunch of copper. Fuck. Okay. Oh, it was the, I think it's called like a tiger coral or something. That's what got me. Shameful. Row.
30 seconds.
I guess the distinction is between good and compelling, right? These are not the same thing. Maybe if I approach it, maybe if I go back to this space and approach from that direction. Ugh, I didn't get any copper. I got gold instead. All I want is copper. Okay, good. I'm still wearing the radiation helmet. I do want to know. Yes, Professor Elm. You're just the fellow to tell me. I want to know an interesting fact about that plant. Oh, yeah. Kataskopa's tire plant fact is indeed a fact. Killed me dead just now. The only aggressive creature in this game that can damage your base. Oh, that is an interesting tiger plant fact. Thank you. That's good to know. Surely there's a... Whoa. Surely there's something that you can use to recharge batteries, right? You don't just have to keep finding copper forever and ever and ever. Because I can't find any at all. I mean, I haven't been looking very hard, but still, you know. Maybe I just need to make another sea moth. Abandon that one. There's one. Oh, scanner room also? Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I need so little of this. All this stuff. Oh, okay. I was gonna shriek in frustration if that was 3 coppers in storage that whole time. Scanner needs a new battery too. Fuck. I never got any mushrooms. What happened to my sea moth? I took it down into a mushroom cave and then drowned. Now I don't remember where I put it or how to get there. Make scanners with dead batteries and take the now charged batteries out of them. I didn't know you could do that. I mean, I need a new scanner anyway. What's that require? Guess you could do it with flashlights too. Battery and titanium. Oh, okay. Cool. Ugh. Hampton, get a job. I do not have the battery charger yet, no. But the eels, what eels? You're not Puerto Rican. You're Mexican as fuck. Just because it's cool to be Puerto Rican. Just because Bad Bunny's cool or whatever. And everybody loves Puerto Ricans right now. Seems a good halftime show. You could be. You're not, though. I don't like how much money I spent today. I'm kind of like a huge grouch today, actually. I'm discomfited. Harry Potter's alright. It's world built well. It's true, our empire is falling. J.K. Rowling can, of course, go fuck herself. And I certainly won't ever be, you know, purchasing anything Harry Potter ever again. But it's one of my great frustrations when people act like they've always hated Harry Potter or whatever. No, you didn't. You motherfuckers made your Hogwarts house your personality for like 20 fucking years. Don't pretend. It's okay to have liked Harry Potter and choose to reject it now. In fact, I think that's the more principled position to have. Hello. Oh! Very nice. Look at your beacons, find the one for sale. Change the color? What do you mean change the color? I don't know what that means. Professor Elm! Help! Change the color? What's that mean? The beacon screen, you can change the colors. Oh. Okay. It is yellow now. I'm not gonna drown. Relax. Yeah, pretty much me also too, Gun Parade. It was formative. I read it a lot. I think the last time I read through the whole thing was around 2015. Harry Potter deserves as much research as Lord of the Rings. I will agree in the context of, like, does deserve to be historically situated, I think. You know. I don't think it's as good as Lord of the Rings. But I think almost nothing is as good as Lord of the Rings, so that shouldn't be super surprising. I thought that was an opening. It's not. Reading makes you sleepy. Well, you gotta do it in the morning. As an inveterate sleepyhead myself, that is the trick. Man, there's just no way. How am I supposed to get my ride back? Professor Elm. Maybe if I continue this way? Maybe. Okay, yeah, that seems promising. I need air though. Oh, I like Percy Jackson. In fact, I keep meaning to watch the... There's a... yeah, we can't make anything that's not a fucking adaptation anymore. And there is a new Percy Jackson adaptation. I keep meaning to watch it. I'm not saying that there's nothing worth researching in Harry Potter. I just don't think it's like as sort of culturally thoughtful as Lord of the Rings is. I don't think that like J.K. Rowling is not like tangling with her you know, she's tangling with a few personal demons, but Harry Potter is fundamentally a kid's book. Like, I also don't think that The Hobbit is as deep as Lord of the Rings, you know. Okay, here it is. That's it for sure. What am I doing?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I need some snackies here soon. Hooray!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You know, I think it might actually be good to just leave this here for now. Because I don't have another beacon. And I do want to find this place again. And I need snackies. So I can't explore it the way I want to now, so I think that is what I will do. Captain's trying to snipe me with his hot takes. He won't succeed. I'm very open about my media opinions. I've got nothing to hide about my media opinions. How do you make a beacon? Because I don't want to carry those around. They take up space. Boo. I really should make a scanner room, seems like. Oh, here come the allergies. Gotta get an itchy ass nose. Okay. So if I go southwest from there, or southeast from the reef base. East from the life pod. That's easy to remember.
Calorie intake recommended.
Damn it. What the fuck? Why does this keep happening? Oh, it's because I didn't save last time, I remember. Doop-a-doop-boop-boop-a-doop-boop-boop, because the game crashed. That is the scanner. I'm an idiot. You know what? You know what I think is kind of special and interesting about Harry Potter, and that I do think is genuinely something that's kind of cool about it, and that I think does still hold up. Although I think a lot of it doesn't, but I think something that does hold up is that it's like very much a series for nerds. You know, it's for like nerdy kids who really like school and like learning. You know, I think that's nice. It's like for kids who really like the, at least if not actually like school, really like the idea of school, you know? It seems like you've got a lot of free time, Hampton, lately, with which to read your books. How's your degree going? Okay. East, right? Fuck. Right? Yeah, okay. Better than my thesis, you think? I don't know. I'll have you know I'm going to the library on Wednesday to buy a UT library card. Okay. Can you rent a telescope? Maybe. I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask something like that. I just got a notification. For what? I don't recognize the chime my computer just gave me. Hampton, if you rent the telescope from the library, there's no charge. It's a library. Hi, Kurtz. I'm sorry to hear that you and I have an issue. Defend yourself if you can. We're gonna be sitting here for a bit, so if you got words, go ahead and say them. I think that there are things that it changed in a stupid way. Like, that it doesn't really make sense, you know? It doesn't really go anywhere or improve upon it. But like, I think it's so completely the wrong approach. To expect adaptations to work like to work like that. To be just like slavish recreations of absolutely everything in the source material, but ugh, no, who cares? These are different mediums. That's why we're adapting one to the other. I think people sometimes, I said it in the video, I think people sometimes have a really unrealistic understanding of what film is capable of doing. Because we've got this sort of latent ideological tendency to think of film as somehow more real than books or games. For the same reason that we think of live action as more real than animation, even though it's not. Did Angela being the same actress as Mary really add anything? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think it could have. I don't think he explored that enough. But man, it felt good to watch a movie that felt like it came from the good old days when people would just give you a fuck ton of money to just make whatever. And it's not even that much money, you know. Like obviously it's gonna be a lot of money for any of us, but to make a movie, I think this Silent Hill movie, certainly under 50 million, maybe under 30. Hello, Cece. I also like that Jacob Geller does that. My unfilmable books video is gonna be a little bit that way, maybe.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh. This is so crazy to me every time I have a small budget movie. It's just like enough movie for me to retire on. Yeah. It's just that like people forget how many fucking people work on movies. I mean, we're talking about like it's a movie set becomes a business for the duration of its production, you know, like a medium-sized business. And if you're making a movie right, then a lot of the people you're employing are unionized, you know. We're talking about like a staff of hundreds. Sure, it's going to be several $1 million to, you know, and then like that's below the line. Above the line is where like maybe 30% of your budget is going to go. So if you've got like a $20 million movie, then you can expect to pay your star, you know, $1 million or $2 million. Depending on how many stars you have, that might eat up like 30% of your budget, you know. Director, writer, stars, producer fees usually happen later, but they're still in the contract and everything. All unions do is prevent Alec Baldwin from shooting people. Well, clearly not, because he sure did shoot that lady. Come on. Come get scanned. Come get scanned. Ah! Ah! Ooh. Oh, no! No! Ooh. I want to scan that fucker. I'm gonna make it happen. Of course I know about Jacob Geller. He does my shit better than me. Bastard. Yeah! Holy shit. Oh god. It's so scary. Oh my god. Oh. So close. Oh my god! Oh! Oh! Ah! Fuck, where's my... Okay. Fuck you, Hampton. Thank you, Davis, but he's a much better filmmaker than me. And that's the part that I'll accept the idea that our analyses are on par with each other, but he's a much better filmmaker than me. And I would very much like to be better at making videos. It's just like, it's just not the, oh my god. It's just not the part I excel at. There we go. Wow, what a creature. My nose is so itchy. How square unfilmable books with idea that social media is dysfunctional because it's purely textual. I believe that you asked me that, and I believe that I answered, but I could not tell you what I said. Could you rephrase the question, perhaps? So that I may better understand what you are asking me. What information you are asking me to provide. Yeah! Ah! Good Lord. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. Where's the fucking entrance?
30 seconds.
Okay, didn't need that apparently.
30 seconds. Seconds.
Ba-do-ba-do-do.